Hey guys, it's your boy Leo, and today we're going to be discussing H1z1 battle modes, starting with Battle Royale Solo Mode. Solo Mode finds you parachuting into a war zone, where you face off against other players to be the final one standing. In classic Battle Royale style, once you've landed you need to find a weapon as quick as possible. Finding a backpack is a must as it allows you to carry more items. Shield in the form of a helmet as well as a bulletproof vest and combat boots. For new players, the most important weapons to find would be a shotgun and an SMG. The shotgun does fire a spray of bullets and it makes it easier to hit an opponent. Jumping around while you fire does make it a bit harder for your opponent to hit you. Notable changes in this season: graphics is a lot smoother. Hit detection has also been improved a great deal. Vehicles do handle a lot better. Overall, the H1z1 experience is awesome. Let's have a look at some solo gameplay before moving over to duos. And duos, find yourself parachuting into a hostile environment again, this time with a friend. Once landed, search for weapons, then attempt to be the last men standing. Let's view some clips from the duo mode. When both you and your teammate are in a vehicle, your teammate is able to fire at the enemy. So grab a buddy and do try the duo mode. It may not always end up great, but you'll have fun trying, like we did. Don't worry bro, I got this. Oh no, dude, some help. Some help! Stay hidden! I'm coming over! I'm coming over! Dude, help! Where you going? Oh well. Better luck. Battle Royale 5s finds you, once again, parachuting into a hostile environment with a small army of 5. Once landed, search for weapons and prepare for battle. This mode is one of the most enjoyable and allows you to play with many of your friends. So, do try it. Let's discuss the FFA mode. What is an FFA mode? Well, it's exciting and thrilling, and even if you can be killed, you will respawn quickly to fight once again. FFA stands for free for all. This is an awesome mode and very enjoyable. You spawn in as one of 50 players. This mode negates permanent death and the long wait in the lobby, encouraging a commando style gameplay. This mode is extremely action packed as players are not trying to avoid one another. For Battle Royale fans, remove permanent death, and you sitting with a crazy situation, and we're loving it. Something quite interesting and worth mentioning about this mode being that when you are killed and respawn, you do not enter the battlefield parachuting in. With 50 players waiting on the ground that constantly respawn, it's understandable why Daybreak made this decision. Let's have a look at a few clips and then move over to the next mode. Let's discuss Arcade Solo Mode. Players once again find themselves parachuting into a war environment. In this mode there are fewer players to face off against. Classic Battle Royale genre, land, forage for weapons and utilities, find a ride, and then find somebody to shoot. Being less than 10 players, I think the word murder would be more appropriate. In this mode we find that the gas cloud moves a lot quicker, matches lasting approximately 10 minutes. Being that matches are much quicker, not much time passes before a military crate will fall from the sky, giving you the opportunity to acquire the best weapons in the game, hence making winning quite challenging, as all players have the equal opportunity to acquire said weapons, increasing the skill factor of the game. Solo arcade mode is quite action packed. Let's play out to the end of this match. My word, some of the weapons in this game are quite cruel. Sorry mate. The skill factor in this game mode is very important. For an example, this player I'm playing against, I kept him in the storm for a long time, but yet he managed to defeat me. Good going, guy. Alright already. Jeez. Let's have a look at combat training mode. This mode spawns you in a lobby with other players. You are spawned fully combat ready. After you spawn, you do get the opportunity to pick up better weapons on the way. Main attractions to this mode is it gives you the opportunity to try out many of the most common weapons on a moving target. Generally in a high traffic environment, with the added benefit of not having to find weapons all over again each time you respawn. My word, hey bro, are you for real? Respawning fully loaded has got its advantages. Once you respawn, you can go hunting. Let's watch the rest of this clip before discussing weapons training. Okay, I get it now. And there's always somebody better. In this mode, to upgrade weapons, not only can you find military crates, but you also do receive airdrops. Without any further ado, let's move over to weapons training. Let's discuss the weapon training mode. Weapon training mode is the ideal location to familiarize yourself with both gear and weapons. You have your makeshift armor, which gives you an armor rating of 50. Laminated tactical body armor, which gives you an armor rating of 75 points. Makeshift helmet gives you an armor rating of 30 points. The tactical helmet gives you an armor rating of 50 points. Next on the table we have the standard backpack and the military backpack. Military backpack allowing you to carry a few more items. Next up, the combat boots. Much debate regarding the boots in the H1z1. Personally, I do use the combat boots. The use of combat boots would have to be a personal decision depending on your playstyle. However, I have been snuck up on, and I have snuck up on people while using the combat boots. With very good headsets, other environmental telltale signs would be able to notify your opponent where you are at. So at present, I would have to go with the advantage of the combat boots being that you move around much more quieter. Viewers, comments on this subject would be highly appreciated by the community. Please feel free to leave comments regarding this subject on this video. Next, the ghillie suit. A ghillie suit is a type of camouflage clothing designed to resemble the background of an environment, such as foliage, snow, or sand. Wearing the ghillie suit in the right environment would make it very difficult for your opponents to spot you. Let's have a look at the weapons we can find in H1z1 this season. The belt machine gun offers you a huge amount of firepower, but not a very steady gun. On average, it would take 2 to 3 headshots to eliminate an opponent. Currently, weapons have been rated from 15 all the way to 100% per shot. For more regarding weapon damage, please visit the latest patch notes on the H1z1 website. I was amazed by the accuracy of this weapon, also called the RPG, which stands for Rocket Propelled Grenade Launcher. This is a portable, ground-based, anti-tank assault weapon. Let's have a look at the EMP crossbow. Impressive accuracy. I do like this weapon. The Desert Eagle is a semi-automatic handgun, notable for chambering the largest center-fire cartridge of any magazine-fed self-loading pistol. It is the most powerful magazine-fed semi-automatic commercial handgun by virtue of the muzzle energy it can generate. Creators, United States, redesigned in Israel. Maximum fire range, 200 meters. Next up, the Magnum. Currently the most powerful handgun in the world. It is able to exceed 3,000 foot-pounds of energy. Layman's terms, it kicks like a mule. The M17 is a handgun used by the United States Armed Forces. Its lightweight makes it a very easy gun to fire. A riot shotgun is primarily a defensive weapon, shorter barrel and a larger magazine capacity than shotguns marketed for hunting. The riot shotgun is used by military personnel for guard duty. At the time, it was used for riot control. It is used by law enforcement for door breaching, as shotguns fire a spray of metallic spherical projectiles. The combat shotgun is intended for use in an offensive role, typically by a military force. While limited in range, the multiple projectiles typically used in a shotgun shell provide increased hit probability, unmatched by other small arms. The CNQ-09 is a suppressed assault rifle of Japanese origin. It has a high fire rate with a manageable recoil. The Hellfire is a fully automatic submachine gun. Hellfire primarily refers to the trigger mechanism used in the submachine gun, accomplishing its high fire rate. The M1 SOCOM is a semi-automatic rifle of American origin. The SOCOM is a highly accurate rifle. The M40 rifle is a bolt-action sniper rifle. The M40, with its classic design, was introduced in 1966. Also a highly accurate weapon. The scouting rifle is a class of general-purpose rifles defined and promoted in the 1980s by Jeff Cooper, a US Marines firearms instructor. These are typical bolt-action rifles, however, this one seems to be semi-automatic. The Wild-Style Marauder is a scoped assault rifle. The KH-43 is a semi-automatic assault rifle. The AK-47 is a Russian assault rifle, first used in 1949, also known as Kalashnikov rifle. Next up, the AR-15 is a lightweight semi-automatic rifle based on the Armalite AR-15 design. Armalite sold the patent and trademarks to Colt's Manufacturing Company in 1959. Colt has since retained the trademark and is the exclusive owner of the AR-15 design. We've just about covered all the bullet weapons in H1z1 at the moment. Apart from the EMP crossbow, the weapons that we are using in H1z1 at the moment are based on real-life weapons. Let's discuss thrown or hurled weapons. H1z1 has an impressive variation of thrown or hurled weapons. This variation allows players to explore both offensive and defensive tactics. The Molotov cocktail is an incendiary device, also known as the bottle bomb or poor man's grenade. May contain a cocktail of highly flammable liquid. The frag grenade with its disintegrating shell. Once detonated, anybody in the blast radius may be affected. The smoke grenade is a defensive weapon, may be used to confuse or disperse attackers. The gas grenade is both an offensive and a defensive weapon. Gas grenades are commonly used by police for riot control. Gas grenades are generally non-lethal. However, there are two categories of gas grenades, or chemical grenades, which burn rather than explode, and result in a host of chemically motivated afflictions. The flashbang emits a loud concussive explosion that for a moment deafens, blinds, and disorientates its victim. The MP grenade is used to disable electronic devices, mainly used in H1z1 to disable vehicles for a short time. The airstrike grenade. Once detonated, emits a cloud of red smoke, signaling the area for an airstrike. An airstrike is a request for aerial support. On execution, aerial vehicles blanket the marked location with a devastating amount of explosive firepower. Let's have a look at what these weapons can do in a controlled environment. First up, the bottle bomb. Next up, the smoke grenade. The flashbang. The gas grenade. Frag grenade. And the airstrike signal. My word, be sure to get out the way when executing that one. Let's have a look and see what an EMP grenade can do. EMP grenades affect all electronic components. In H1z1, the effect on vehicles is temporary. Let's see for how long this effect is active. Active for 10 seconds. Let's have a look at the current vehicles that can be found in H1z1. Current vehicles consist of a Jeep, police car, quad bike, a pickup truck, and an armored army vehicle. Vehicles handle much better in this season than in the previous seasons. However, some obstacles are immovable. Correction, consider most obstacles immovable. A good strategy would be to avoid all obstacles in a high-stressed situation. Let's view some Jeep footage before moving over to the next vehicle. Next up, the police vehicle. The police vehicle is quite a quick vehicle, however, it does take some getting used to. One of the fun things about the police vehicle is the use of the siren. Next up, the all-terrain quad bike. Because of its compactness, a quad bike is very easy to maneuver. In addition, the steering sensitivity of the quad is quite high, allowing for quick directional changes. A skilled driver can also handle jumps easily on a quad. An obvious disadvantage because of its open canopy, you are susceptible to gunfire. When on a quad, to avoid this, always try to keep moving. Next up, the pickup truck. The pickup truck is one of the slower moving vehicles. Obvious advantage is because of its closed canopy, you are less susceptible to gunfire. The military armored vehicle. My favorite vehicle in the game, mainly because of the capability. Being a closed canopy, you are less susceptible to gunfire. Currently allows you to carry a full squad, with an option of having a teammate at the open hatch, accessible and controlled with the X and O buttons. At the hatch, teammates will have a 360-degree view from which to fire from. This vehicle is the ultimate assault vehicle in H1z1. All vehicles have access to a horn via the left toggle key. Depress to sound the horn. Vehicles in H1z1 carry 2 to 5 teammates. We are now coming to the end of this video. I hope my video was informative and helpful. Please do like, subscribe and share. Please do feel free to comment on this video. Please do visit my channel simply entitled Argent Leo's channel. As always, it's been a pleasure and I will see you guys in the next one. Leo signing out.